you have bestowed upon us. We pray that you may bless the island of Kythera and the country of our origins, the country of Greece, in this difficult time. We pray that you may guide us in wisdom and holiness to follow you and your teachings every day of our life, for truly this is the way to life. We thank you for this parish and these people gathered today and our families. We pray that you may bless our fellowship and also this food and drink we're about to partake of. Χριστέ δώσουμε να γλώσσουμε την γλώσσα και την γλώσσα των δούλων σου, ότι Άγιος η πάντοτε νύν και αεί και Ιησούς Θεός του όνομα. Αμήν. Αμήν. Καλή όρεξη. Να ζήσει η Κύθερα. Thank you again for your hospitality today.
And skipped the luncheon. And Vicki wrote all of us on the board, I'm sorry to tell you this bad news, but here's some good news. so they went off, and she put me in charge of doing this little show that she puts on. Now, I know you can't see it very well, the projector is not working well, so I will talk a lot. And then you can figure it out from what I say. Residents, he hasn't been able to come to our Paniris for quite a long time. He's an old Kytherian member. I have been corresponding with him, and he has tried very hard to get up here, and he made it to be with us today. So thank you, Ben, for coming. Thank you, Australia. So we have just a few little slides, so Cynthia can talk to you very briefly about what happened.
Thank you, Catherine. Hello, everybody. How many people here have relatives in Australia? Show of hands. Fabulous. Probably some of you who didn't raise your hands have relatives in Australia. You might not even know you have relatives in Australia. And I have relatives in Australia, and I met some relatives in Australia for the very first time on this trip, because we didn't even know we existed to each other until just very recently. Vicki talked about going to the symposium a few years back, and I was so enthused about what she brought back in terms of information. And this is the Melbourne Cup tea that I managed to get to. And I know you can't see these pictures very well, but the one up in the top corner are two cousins that I had never met before. So it was very exciting to go and discover family while I was there.
Went for the first time. And then another cousin of ours went, but she couldn't come today. She was going to, but she got food poisoning yesterday. And so she wasn't able to come. So I was just thinking, if you wouldn't mind, I would like to have Megan come up. Megan, if you would come up and just say a few words. I mean, this is the first time in Kythera, so there's going to be a different feeling than all of us have, because we've all already been there. This is the first time.
Thank you. We didn't get to spend too much time there. We were there for about 6 days. My mother and I went together, but we were able to connect with family while we were there. We just got a whirlwind tour of the island. I think we saw every nook and cranny. My uncle was the banker on the island for a very long time, so he knows everybody and every village and town, so it was great to see. We also saw the house that my great-grandfather was born in. It's still standing, it's still in the family, so it was very moving and humbling to see. So it was just it was a great experience, and I would love to go back every year if I could. I don't know if that's a possibility, but it was truly a memorable visit.
Thank you. Don't you love it? I love the first timers. Okay, now my Emily is going to say one sentence. She's a little shy, sorry. She doesn't want to do this, but I'm forcing her. You say one sentence.
I like Kythera. They have good food. I saw my grandparents' house. It was old, Lots of people, and they're really nice. It was really fun.
Isn't he wonderful? Every year, he makes this wonderful food for us. In addition to the appetizers and all of these things, and he hires all these people and they set out such a nice thing. We are so indebted to you. Thank you, yeah. Here's the Keithana Hospital, the new Keithana Hospital that Ted Lilonis is going to talk about. It's just been completed, and Ted was there. Ted just got back from Keithana last week, I believe. He's going to say a few words.
Hello. I was visiting the hospital in Keithana, and I was with George, president of the Catherian Society from Australia. We went there to ask the director if he would like $650,000 worth of medical supplies. When I was talking to George about it, he goes, Ted, this is a no-brainer. Of course we have to do it. So, you know, think about a donation, and there'll be something in the newsletter about it.
Okay, the next thing is she wanted me to talk about the summer film festival they had on Keithana and how much fun it was for all the kids. As you know, we gave a lot of money for the development of the library, and it does a lot of really great things in Keithana. There's a lot of kids that go there during the week, after schools, and during the weekends. And this summer they had a huge film festival there, and kids were there every single day. And then we have something else that Vicki wanted me to talk about, which is this lady whose name is Irene Van Klinken. She's not Greek. But she lives on Keithana, and she, along with a Greek lady, a Catherian lady, who lives on Keithana, Catherine Stathakos, the two of them got together and said, there are millions of cats everywhere in Greece, and if you've been in Greece, you know what I'm talking about. They're skinny, they're diseased, none of them is fixed so that they will not procreate. So these two ladies got together and they created an animal shelter. They pick up all these cats, they have them neutered, they find houses for them. And then Irene also does this little side that she makes a lot of things and sells them at the Potamos market on Sundays. And this is a picture of her there. All right, and then this is another lady that Vicki wanted us to talk about, Melina Malos, who created this book called Catch the Cat. We have a copy back there on the Agora table, which is not for sale. Vicki was only able to get one copy, but it's really cute. So she wanted to advertise that so everybody would know about it. And then we have, oh yeah, well, I'm going to talk about this book on the left. It's called The Catherians. We had 2 copies back there in the Agora, but they were sold. And I bought one for my husband last year, and all it is a bunch of profiles of all the Catherians over the years. Nice pictures and nice stories. Just very personal, very nice. If you need another, if you're ever interested in that, get a hold of Vicki. And then we have James Perneas. Oh wait, we got to talk about this. On your tables also there's a little flyer about these 2 doctors who are presenting a presentation in San Francisco in January. And that's Dr. Lita and Dr. Timothy Gregory. So Vicki has known them, and she says that what they're going to talk about is a lot of archaeological digs, things that they've done, the research they've done. And there's going to be a presentation in San Francisco, and she wanted everybody to know about it. So there you are. It's on the flyer is on your desk. All right, now we can do the raffle. And that's up to Elaine Lewis.
Today we appreciate, how many years have we been doing this now, Kathy? Is this like,
Decades.
yeah, like 60, 63, 64? This is a lot of luncheons we've been having, so thanks for keeping it going, everybody.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's going to be very fast. I did want to mention this, though, because in January 4, 2004, Anastasia, when she was president, she asked me to facilitate an archaeological presentation, and it was actually for Zita and Tim George, who are coming back again. And so what we'd like to do is, after they presented their conference in San Francisco, we're hoping around January 10th to to have a gathering so that we can also hear their presentation. So I just wanted to let you know we'll be sending out an email to be on the lookout for that. They're fabulous speakers. I saw them in Cuba a number of years ago. So that's all I wanted to say, but this is in honor of Anastasia. So thank you.
On 9/11 down at Ground Zero. And there are a lot of very similar organizations to ours. They're small organizations, Greek Orthodox, that are contributing to the rebuilding of St. Nicholas. And each parish in the Greek Orthodox Archdiocese of America has been requested to give a certain amount of, I believe it's $25,000 from each parish in all of America, the Greek Orthodox parishes. And our board talked about it last week when we had a little meeting, and we thought we would like to also donate something in our name. That's the Catherian Society. So I just kind of want to take a vote to see if everybody is okay with this. We would like to give $500. And if you agree, can you put your hand up? So I need to see that that's good. That's a majority. Thank you. Okay, so what I'll do is I will.
Can we go 1,000?
Oh, wait a minute. We want to go 1,000? Is that all right with everybody? Good. I know that we're going to make plenty of money with the raffle and all the little donations that you give for this part of the event. That'll cover it, I'm sure. So yeah, I think we're going to do that, and it'll be in the name of the Catherian Society of California. Okay? And that'll be our contribution to St. Nicholas. Great. And I think that is it until next year. I don't know how many people will get next year, but I hope it's more than this year, although I can tell you I've enjoyed this smaller group. It's been very nice. And thank you all for coming and supporting us.